Turf Business TV is here with Darren Burton and Jamie Wade at the Bernhard Drinks reception in Harrogate. Tonight's obviously celebrating the delegates who are going to be going out to GIS in a couple of weeks. You guys have actually already had the pleasure of doing so. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that experience? We'll start with you, Jamie.
Hi, I'm Jamie Wade, head greenkeeper at the Belfry. I was one of the delegates from last year at San Diego. I applied for the first time, filling in an application form, and then I was selected for interview, and then I got accepted on the first year. So.
Darren?
Yeah, I'm Darren Burton. I'm from Royal Cinque Ports Golf Club down in Kent. This was my second time of applying for the GIS and the delegate process. And well, I can honestly say what a fantastic process it's been, and what a fantastic year, just leading up from GIS and continuing on to this moment now.
And in terms of how the show compares to Harrogate, it's no secret that the GIS is quite substantially bigger. How did you find it when you arrived?
You can't really compare it to BTME, just in size. It's got so much more. There's just so many more variables over at GIS. The machinery, the chemicals, everything that is just different, I suppose.
Yeah, the show is just absolutely massive compared to Harrogate. So yeah, it's a great experience for all of us.
And so you two, if I'm right, didn't know each other before you went out there.
No.
But now you seem thick as thieves.
Well, I'm not sure about that. No, we've the 10 delegates from last year. We've made such a great bond together. We're constantly on WhatsApp. We've called it the San Diego group, so we're constantly in contact with each other, helping each other out personally and professionally. And we're constantly seeing each other, talking to each other. So we've made a real good group of people. We've met a great group of people that we're going to kind of be friends with, I think, for the rest of our careers.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, I didn't know any of the delegates from last year, so I've made 9 friends for life, if you like. And we had our first reunion in June, was it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, June at the Belfry actually. So yeah, that was it was a great day. So yeah.
And in terms of advice that you would give the guys that are going to be going out in a couple of weeks, if you had one piece that you would share with them, or one piece of insight, what would it be?
I would say don't let anything go past them. Take absolutely every possible minute to cram as much in as possible, because you won't do it again.
Yeah, exactly that. Make the most of absolutely every moment. Or don't, cause you are only going to do it once, so you need to make the most of it.
Business TV is here with Ben, Kebby and Sam Evans. We've got kind of an interesting take on this one, because you've actually already been out once. So you're the veteran, the experienced one, and you're about to head out in a couple of weeks. So why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got started and got involved with with going out to GIS?
I knew a number of people who had been before, and they said how good the process was, so I applied, and first attempt of applying in 2015 I was lucky enough to go. I just found that you created a great network of 10 blokes that you're all together, thrown in at the deep end a little bit, and looking back now I've got 10 friends for life that I can call on if I ever need it. And I also took a lot of the education aspects away from the GIS, the way that the Americans do things a little bit differently to us, so it was great for me.
And Ben, you're heading out in a couple of weeks.
Yes, yeah, really looking forward to it. Very much like Sam, I heard the stories of how good the week can be and the advantages of it. So decided to apply, and again, very similar to Sam, I'm lucky enough for the first attempt to be offered the delegation. So really looking forward to it. Meeting the rest of the team tonight who are going out, and it seems like a great bunch of guys. So really looking forward to it.
And in terms of any preparation, anything you're doing to ready yourself for the experience?
Changing up a bit of money, but no, just really learning what the show is all about. I've not actually been to the show before, so this is my first time in going out to the show, and being a delegate, it makes it even better. So learning what's available to me, and making sure I prepare so I get the most out of it.
Sam, we've heard mentioned before, the friendships for life and the bonds that are formed when you're out there. In terms of anything else that you would, that you really took away from that left a lasting impact?
I think the link with the USA as well. Just there was a few contacts I created with American superintendents that I've friends on LinkedIn, friends on Facebook, that type of thing, and again use their experience and their knowledge if I ever need it. I think it's there that I can pluck from them as well.
And so you're going to Orlando. Where was it when you went?
San Antonio.
And how was that?
Yeah, it was difficult. It was snowing when we got to New York for the interchanging flight, so we had to stay overnight and then get a bus down. So it meant that we bonded a little bit more as well, I think. So yeah, it was interesting to start with, but once we were there, it was great.
Sure, all part of the experience, I'm sure. So looking